Do you know that you can keep your high quality leather shoes for over 10 years? Oh yes, the only reason why your dress shoes do not last that long is because you've got a maintenance problem. But if you watch this video till the end, that is going to be your before story. Cause in today's video, we're going to learn about how to care for your dress shoes to extend its lifespan. This is Dapper Up, your men's style and grooming channel. Let's dive in. So, in three subcategories, we are going to learn how to make your leather dress shoes last longer. These are when wearing, when cleaning, and when storing. So let's cut the chase. When wearing. Now, check this guy out right here. This is how a lot of us wear our dress shoes, which shouldn't be so. Whenever you want to wear your dress shoes, you need to use shoe horns. When you try pushing your feet into your dress shoes without the use of shoe horns, you end up crushing or stepping on the back of the heel. When you do this with time, the back of the heel starts to wrinkle or creases starts to form at the back of the heel. And this breaks the shoe down. Instead, the next time you want to wear your dress shoes, get a shoe horn. What the shoe horn does is that it helps you to easily slide your foot into your shoe without destroying the leather. Point 2, when wearing your shoes, never ever wear your shoes without socks. I don't know what a lot of us want to prove or whether we want to show our legs. I don't know, but some of us end up wearing our shoes without socks, especially for those who like wearing loafers. You forget that when you wear your shoes throughout the day, you sweat. Therefore, wearing your shoes without socks to help absorb the sweat leaves the sweat in the shoes, and with time your shoes begin to stink. So always wear socks before you put on your shoes. But what if I'm wearing loafers? Yes, if you're wearing loafers or you do not want to show your socks, there are no-show socks that you can wear, which does the same job of absorbing the moisture or the sweat. So no shoes without socks. How to take care of your shoes? Point 3, minimize the number of wears. I know how tempting it is to wear one particular shoe just because it is your favorite. But also keep in mind that the more you wear it, the more it wears out quickly. And what we want to do here is to increase the lifespan of the shoe. Therefore, don't wear the same pair of shoes every day. No, let the shoes breathe. You need to get multiple shoes to be able to rotate them in between wears such that you keep their lifespans longer. Also, because you have multiple shoes that you are interchanging and not wearing just one of them for the long haul, you are able to give your shoes time for their sweat or moisture to dry out in between wears. Now let's go to the next subcategory of how to make your shoes last longer, which is cleaning. First of all, you need to brush your shoes after every wear. So after wearing your shoe, don't just take it off and dump it anywhere or put it on the shoe rack or wherever you store your shoes. Rather, make sure to brush them with a soft horsehair brush or a soft piece of cloth to dust off any dirt it may have accumulated throughout the day. Secondly, deep cleaning. What do you do when it rains and then you wore your shoe to work and it had accumulated some mud or dirt? What do you do to your shoes then? Polish? Some of us just do what this guy is doing. Rather, what we should be doing is to deep clean our shoes. So you have to use an applicator brush or a soft cloth and what we call saddle soap to clean off the mud, the dirt, the grease, or the grime of your shoes. But if you do not have a saddle soap, that is no problem at all. You can use a mild soapy water or vinegar solution or even baking soda paste to deep clean your shoes. Just dip the piece of cloth in your mild soapy water and use it to clean your shoe in circular motions. Then you wipe it dry. The next thing is polishing your shoes. Now, this is a very tricky subject because a lot of us grew up knowing or learning that anytime you're about to wear your shoes, you need to polish them. And so we kind of stuck with that. But that is not the case. First of all, what is a shoe polish? A shoe polish is a mixture of waxes, dyes, or solvents that is either sold as solid wax, a cream, or a liquid. And the purpose of the shoe polish is to preserve the shoe's leather, restore the shoe's color, or to make the shoe shine. Shoe shine. I got it right, yeah. So now that we know what the shoe polish is and why we use it, you don't necessarily have to polish your shoe anytime you want to wear it. This would work if you did your wiping of the shoe regularly after every wear with your cloth or with your soft brush. Sometimes you just need to wipe off the dust and then you are good to go. You're good to wear it again. So if you're someone who wears your shoe frequently, then you can polish your shoe once or twice in a month. But if you occasionally or certainly wear your shoes, then once or twice a year would work perfectly. I have a pair of Roberto Guerini shoes I got somewhere in December 2003, and I've been wearing it even frequently than I should, but I've not polished it yet and it still looks good. It still looks okay and presentable. So that is it about how frequently you should polish your shoes. Not anytime you want to wear it. Another way to make your shoe last longer is to use a leather conditioner. This is very important for those of us who live in dry environments. This is because just like the skin, if you do not condition your shoes, the leather becomes dry and starts to crack over time. So to prevent this from happening, you need to replace the moisture that your shoe's leather has lost because you've been wearing it in dry weather conditions by conditioning it. So anytime you perform a deep wash, you need to use a leather conditioner right after. This replenishes the lost moisture through the use of the saddle soap or soapy water or vinegar. So what if there has been no need for you to deep wash your shoes? Well, even if you haven't deep washed your shoe in a while, you still need to condition the leather of your shoes every 4 to 6 months within the year, depending on your environment or the weather. Now to some storage tips. 1. Use shoe trees. This isn't how you walk in your shoes, right? Rather, you walk like this. This means that your shoes bend and flex continuously as you walk. And this leaves wrinkles or creases or folds on your shoe's leather over time. And then all of a sudden your very nice favorite shoe begins to look old. And this is where the shoe tree comes in. To protect your shoes and to make them last longer, you need to insert shoe trees after every wear. So every day when you return from work or when you return from that function and you take off your shoe, immediately put cedar shoe trees in them. What this does is that it reduces the wrinkles or the creases by stretching the shoes to its original shape. So the original shape of the shoe is retained. Although shoe trees come in different materials like wood, plastic or metal, I recommend the wood because you sweat when you wear your shoes, and sweat makes your shoe age faster. So when you use the cedar wood, what it also does is that it absorbs that moisture residue in your shoes, and this gets rid of any bad smell or odor that may have resulted from sweat accumulation. These are the reasons why you need to use wooden shoe trees to retain the shoe's shape and to absorb the moisture. Have you ever asked yourself why the shoes come in those cotton bags before they are placed in the boxes when you buy them? Is it just a proof that it is new? So when you are not going to wear a particular shoe in a while, it is very important to keep them in its cotton bag and store them in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight or heat sources. These bags keep your shoes away from dust, keeping them clean even while they are in storage. Also, it is important to put the shoes in boxes before you stack them so that they don't get wrinkled or there will not be creases on them. Now, if you're able to do all these things that I've mentioned, then the last thing you need to worry about to make your leather dress shoes last is whenever you realize that the soles of your shoes are wearing off, all you need to do is to take it to the cobbler or the shoe shop for them to be replaced. So there you have them, guys. If you're able to follow these tips, then you are sure to keep your quality leather shoes for a long period of time and even pass it on to your children's children. It's been Dapper Up, y'all. If you found this video useful, then give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to turn on your notification button such that whenever a new video drops, you'll be among the very first people to know. Also, we can learn a thing or two from you as well, so let us know in the comments below what we left out and what you've been doing all this while that has helped to maintain your shoes for a longer period. You can also share this video with your friends to also benefit from what we are learning. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next video.